new updated levels and price predictions on a lot of names like Qubt, Nvts, Oklo, RGTI. We're going to have some Ubers and Lyfts a little bit. We're going to have Hood in here. We're going to have Chipotle, Cava, Reddit, and some stocks I don't mention a lot. So you're probably going to have a couple videos today. So just make sure you watch them all. Good analysts, A1 analysts to help you out that much more. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, comment the stocks down below that you want the next videos, and buy a boom, buy a boom. So QBT, quantum computing, man. It has been breaking some areas. New resistance around 23.20, and your new support is about $20.40. I think it needs to break this next area of resistance. Once it kind of does that, I would have some targets for it to go up to around 26, and then a bigger target of about $30 I think might be good for it to kind of push up to. Not a bad shares area. I might play shares on it. I might not. We'll kind of see. I just really wanted to break this secondary area of resistance, and if I did get shares on it around this resistance level, if it broke support, I'd cut it. So I lose about 12%. You can't really see it, but lose about 12% if it does break it. Or on the higher side, look to make 12%, so it's about 1-to-1. And then the second target is about 28%, which would be about 2-to-1. So that's how I'd be looking out for a QBT, but I think it would still kind of break that resistance level. I think that might start to show a little bit more of strength for it. Then if we go to RGTI, support, I would say, is still about 45.95. You still kind of need some pull down in this range as it is at all-time highs, but you are having your first red day, which is good. I just think it needs like one more red day in it. Hopefully maybe tomorrow we might get that or so, and then it might lead to potential shares in this area. I would like shares more closer to a support, but we'll kind of see very strong stock, and I think it can reach above the 60s, but for that to be a decent profit, we'd have to at least get down to like the 49s to 50, and that'd be like a 20% gain on the higher side, right? So we'll kind of see, but that might be a possible shares play for RGTI. And then we'll go over QBTS. This one just rocketed up more. What we can do is take all our levels off. It is at all-time highs. We would need some type of pull down. It's finally having a red day, but it's like instantly already going up. I would say a smaller support, probably around 41.85, and you'll probably need some red days, something like this, that should be coming somewhere in this range. And I think that might be the next buy of shares for it to go up and get some decent gains on it. So that's why I'm looking at for QBTS, some quantum stocks. Now let's go over Nvts. Let's take all the levels off of this one. It is reaching up, literally like rocketing. So what's some levels we could watch out for on this stock? I would say you would have a couple resistance areas though, but I would say your bigger resistance that you're probably coming up to is around 16.75. We'll watch out for that. No real clear support just yet, but I would say if we get some pull down around that area, I would say your next target might be around the 18-ish range, maybe up into the 20s. We just don't really have any pull down to kind of see where that support might be. So maybe give it some days, but if you're in it, it's doing very good, getting some nice profits out of Nvts. Then let's go over Oklo, reaching up again. Nice big pushes, broke resistance, kind of have to push after that. That was a nice entry of shares right here. It literally, I think from that area, it already pushed up about 30% off shares. So we're looking for a setup like this to kind of happen again around this range. So I don't have a resistance level just yet or a support just yet. We're kind of looking for a softness. This is the first day of that softness, but we're looking for a little more softness in this range to kind of set up just as it's set up here for the next buy and run up, so we don't have to really like chase price. But that's all really I'm kind of looking at for Oklo. We'll kind of see how it moves for a little more updated areas on it. Let's go over Chipotle, and then we'll go over Cava. Chipotle is trying to see some movements. New support on Chipotle right around $40.50. Resistance level is right around 43.60, but you also have another resistance area that's kind of close to where we are now, right around 42.60. So about $1 apart. So watching these areas, but once we break that 43.60, I think Chipotle might start to see some strength up. So looking for some possible calls in the Discord. Make sure you guys join 𝐸𝐵𝐵. We did about 4 plays today in the Discord, as you can see right here. Microsoft, we lost 15%. Then we did Microsoft again, got 12%. Then we did AMD calls, 8%. Then we did Google calls, 21%. So we ended the day green. Yesterday I did 9% on Nvidia. Make sure you guys join. Prices go up on Friday. Whenever you join, you'll go to the first link. You'll see where it says Elite Monthly. So you get my long-term buys, swing buys, scalping buys, bonus learning videos, and also my crypto buys as well. Only $75 a month, which is very cheap. It's going to go up to probably around 80s or maybe even back to the original price. You have the yearly $750 for the year. You can pay this monthly if you want to, and then lifetime memberships you can pay this monthly as well, but only for $300 more. Lifetime, you also get personal training, lifetime access, where I teach you the strategy, how to focus on the strategy, and really try to build yourself. Build that freedom. It is crucial. Okay. But yeah, that's one with Chipotle. Let's go over that Cava, man. So Cava kind of breaking that first resistance level. I'm gonna take that off. The bigger resistance level I'm watching out for is 68.65. I think it might get some strength after that area. And then I want to update a new support right around $61. So still kind of watching Cava to kind of get some strength out of here. I also want to go over Reddit. Reddit resistance level that we're watching out for is around 207.45. No really just bigger support. You have a smaller support on Reddit that you could put on here right around 198-ish. So we'll watch out for that. But no real buys. I am looking for a potential reversal. Maybe once we break that resistance level to get strength up back to the 220s. We did sell our Reddit shares. We did over 100% gain on Reddit shares. But I think whenever the market turns bearish, Reddit might come down to these like 140s, 150s. And I think that might be the next bigger buy on Reddit that I'm kind of looking out for. They also have earnings coming up too. So we want to be mindful of that. But that's what I'm looking out for on the Reddit, man. Let's see some energy. DFLL, this is a penny stock. I really don't trade penny stocks, but I would have put some levels on here. It's kind of breaking a resistance around $2.35. Support might be around $2.05. And then your secondary resistance might be around $2.95. So kind of watch out for that if it breaks these areas. I can see it going to like 340s or so. Not that bad. If we look at UUUU, this one's pushing up very nicely. Let's update some levels on this one. Is it all-time high? Let's see. No, it's not. Okay, so we have to go over some levels. Let's zoom out, see how price is looking. You always want to look to the left side of your chart. It's very crucial. Price is really nasty of this. But you are coming close to a bigger resistance area, which is why I wanted to update it. Right around 29.20. Bigger resistance area. If we break that, I might even start playing some possible plays on it. We will see. You also have support around $24-ish as well. So watch out for that, because if we break that 29.20 area, I think we could be up there in the 35s-ish type of range. We'll kind of see. It's been a nice, very large movement, as you guys can see as well, over hundreds of percent. So it might be a buy around this area. I might try to hold it up until like 35s. Pretty decent gain. If I try to get around that support area, try to hold it up to around 35, over 40% gain. Or if it broke a secondary area resistance, lose about 13. Almost 3-to-1, 4-to-1 risk to reward is not bad on UUUU. So remind me on this one. Discord, remind me as well. This one's moving pretty good. Some space stocks, ASTS, new support I put on here is right around 86.30. And then it is at all-time highs. So I would just kind of watch that support. If it came ground round support, might be potential buys in that area. I don't have a clean resistance level just yet as well. And I would expect it to break above this $100 mark, big area target. But I would like for it to get down maybe like the low 90s, 92, 91 or so might be possible of potential play. And yeah, man, those some stocks. Probably post some more videos later. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new. Make sure you guys join the team. First in the description. And always remember, no recommendation to buy or sell anything, just for educational purposes only. So do not trade anything you see or hear in the video. Catch you guys on the next one. Bye.